All right, what's going on, Bulls Nation? Another tough game. We'll discuss all about it right after this.
Get the lowdown on one of the most iconic basketball teams in the world. You're listening to Chicago Bulls Nation.
All right, Bulls Nation, we are down to one more game until our season is over, and hopefully it's not the end of the line on Wednesday. Hopefully that's not the end of it, but I wonder what happened to the Bulls that I saw back in game 1 and 2. And again, on game 1, we didn't win, but I did like the effort. Is it maybe Milwaukee just, were resting? Is that the reason why? I don't know, but game 2 was pretty good as well. I'm still hopeful for game 5. Hopefully we can kind of extend this. But boy, they've been rough to watch but then again, I want to say give credit to Milwaukee defense, but we've seen this from the Chicago Bulls. We've seen this play, and I've said it over and over. It feels like against better teams, our offense becomes stagnant. Like we don't even have set plays. It feels like our plays are all made up of isolations between, Levine and DeRozan. And funny enough, in this playoffs, Vooch is, in my opinion, not the biggest problem. He's not getting exposed in pick and rolls and all that stuff. Our lack of offensive sets, and he bails us out sometimes. And here's the title of this video is stop shooting 3-pointers. We made, especially this last game, so Milwaukee shot 51%. It doesn't hurt that Grayson Allen, was on fire, but he's on fire for the past 2 games now. And Zach LaVine has been drifting off of him. I mean, do they not notice that he's on fire? I don't get it. Like, I know you're trying to build a wall on Giannis, but boy, we can't allow that boy to score 27 points. I mean, that's freaking Grayson Allen. I mean, who at this point let Giannis score 50. Don't let Bobby Portis and Grayson Allen kill you, because that's demoralizing for the Bulls. What's happening now is, normally you would be like, hey, you take what the defense gives you. Well, Milwaukee's giving us a 3-pointer, and there's a reason for that. We're shooting 25% from 3-pointer. We're 9 of 36. 9 of 36. I guess it's safe to say that if that defense of Milwaukee, basically they're building a wall inside the paint and, around the mid-range area to prevent DeRozan from getting his. But our free throws, came up alive. We had 17 free throws as well. I guess at this point, we're not Golden State Warriors. We're not going to beat other teams from shooting outside. Our quote-unquote shooters in Zach and Kobe, it's just not happening. It's not. Vooch, he hits 2 in a row yesterday, but other than that, he got to cap himself to 5 3-pointers or something. You got to work himself inside and out. We can't be side to side. The ball moving side to side. It should be north and south. I don't know, man. I mean, it feels like we got this 3-headed monster, so to speak. Like maybe the smallest big 3 ever. To relieve the pressure, the Milwaukee defense is made to stop DeMar DeRozan. They know the key. You stop DeMar, you stop pretty much everyone else. But isn't that why we got Vucevic for, to have an inside presence? Why is he camping outside? I don't understand this from Billy Donovan's standpoint. I know that's what they're giving us, but don't take it. You already know in the past 4 games, we basically gave nothing on the 3-point area. We have no shooters. We're not Golden State. We make our living in the paint, in the mid-range. Every once in a while, Zach would give you a 3-pointer here and there, but he's not going to, be all of a sudden Poole or Curry out there. He's just not that type of guy. He's a scorer, and he goes inside. But, you know what? I'm not even going to blame Zach, because he did show up tonight, to this game, not tonight. He tried, but he's just not, he tried cutting to the basket. He's not going to get the fouls that he normally gets on the regular season. This is the playoffs. you know what Draymond said, maybe not everyone's cut off in the playoffs, you know, and that's okay. This is the defending champions. However, it makes you wonder moving forward what AK is gonna do, because the bench is basically non-existent, and it's gonna get worse because we're gonna be decimated, and we're gonna have to overpay Zach LaVine now. So we won't have any money for bench. Caruso, we all love Caruso, but there are times where he's non-existent in offense. Let's just call it how it is. Especially in games like this where we are anemic on offense, we gotta change the look. This is, I guess, what the people were saying in the beginning, and it worked in regular season. Like Zach and DeRozan's not gonna work. They're not working right now. This, don't let this box score fool you that, hey, DeRozan shot 20 shots to get 23 points. Zach as well, it's bad. Like if you look at if you watch the game, because I watched the game from tip to tip, their offense doesn't come in the time where you need them to. You know what I mean? Like if the other team, if Milwaukee's going on a run, you can't give the ball to DeRozan or Zach and all of a sudden tell them, hey, produce for me. They just can't. And I thought Zach's gonna, have this, first time in the playoffs. I thought he was gonna kind of take over. Now he's younger. His game was built for this, but he can shoot well from the outside, but so far he's not. Vooch, again, he's least of my from what I've seen, he's okay in the playoffs. And the regular season, he drives me nuts. But this entire series, I can't say nothing bad so much about Vooch. He held the fort. He's been rebounding well. Of course, he's not the best defender out there, but he's also not the worst. Kobe White is atrocious this game. I'm glad that Donovan pulled him out quickly, because he single-handedly caused that run with his I guess foul in the 3-point area and then 2 turnovers against Grayson Allen. God, this team is not built to win in the playoffs. Some changes needs to be made. We got so many one-dimensional player, like I mentioned earlier. We don't have enough assets because we don't have the first rounder. Even though I would say we do have the talent though, to make some changes. I would say hopefully they have some value. I don't know what kind of value we're gonna get for Kobe or Vooch or or those kind of guys, or even Zach. The more you watch Zach, the more I wonder, is this the guy we want to build around to? To me, it's clear. The future of this team is Ayo and Pat Williams. You almost have to give Zach the max, but moving forward, boy, giving him the max would just handicap our bench even further than we are now. So there's some big decisions to be made here. Hopefully, the next game, Donovan has some plan. I think he made some changes now. He wanted to be an up-tempo team. He just doesn't have the personnel. Like, I thought Zach was going to run more. Is it his knee? Is it his thumb? I don't know. But I thought DeRozan is older. That's not his game. He slows down. For the most part, he slows the Bulls down, to be quite honest with you. But without DeRozan also, he's our only chance to win against the Bucks. He goes off. He doesn't go off. We don't stand a chance. I don't even have faith in Zach anymore, to carry us through this. Zach would go as far as where DeMar would take us. That's basically it. But we'll see. Hopefully in Game 5 we stop shooting threes. And what I mean by that is they are giving us the 3-pointer. Get to the hole or put Vooch in the block. Or Pat Williams. I don't know. Pat Williams had a good game tonight, though. I got to give it to Pat. And Ayo, that's a blessing in disguise that kind of Caruso got injured because Ayo got some run. And we're not going to be back in the game anyway. Caruso's not playing great either. Even if he stayed, I think we would have lost. But this, Ayo showed some toughness out there. He showed some clutch 3-pointers. And this would be good for his confidence, and Pat Williams as well. That they can play in the playoffs, because those two is our future. Ayo and Pat Williams is the future, not Zach LaVine. Hopefully Zach proves me wrong in the next game, because so far all I'm seeing from Zach is just mediocre. His effort is there. I gotta applaud his effort. He did show up today, but not enough. He showed up today for what he's making. Maybe I'm judging him from what he's gonna make. Because he, for all accounts, it sounds like he's gonna make 40 million next year, and that just makes me cringe. But let me know in the comments how you feel about this Bulls team. Is Wednesday gonna be the last time we see the Bulls this season? And if it is, there's gonna be a lot of speculation right after that. But hey, I'm not losing faith. I'm still a faithful Bulls fan right here. I'm a blind Bulls fan. But boy, I don't want to see Kobe out there anymore. For the love of God, please, Kobe, do not get in the game. But thank you for watching, guys. Hopefully you like this video. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. And I'll see you guys on Wednesday.